Okay. I think it's working. I am now officially multi-streaming. Cool. It shows a bit low bitrate on Twitch, but hey, it seems to be working. This I want to mute. Okay. It seems to be working. I'll just post in my Discord. I need to find it because I haven't used it in a while. Wait. Just talking? Was that? No, schedule, yeah. Okay. What's this? Okay. But hey, it works. Nice. Okay. I'm really happy about that. It's actually working. Why is it unstable? Average stream bitrate too high? What? How is it too high? I put it at the like 6,000 rate. That's weird, but well, no, I don't want to append. I want to open recent, and I want to do this. Yeah, damn, that loaded quick. And I realized from last time I was a dumbass with this, because you need to change to pose mode to use the proper rig, which I was too dumb to understand. So now I understand. But first we need to model, and I made like some pretty obvious changes here in the tire and whatnot. But yeah. Anyway, does it look like? Nah, it's the same thickness. I might bring the thickness a bit thicker. I don't know. But anyways. Yeah. Hopefully we're finishing the bike today. And I'm gonna just do this, and I need to be able to read both streams. I want to check. Wait. Why is this so slow in comparison? Ah. Okay. I just want to check. Hey. Does this work? It should pop up. Okay, it counted as restream, but it's me. There. Hey. Yes, it does it. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I should be able to just read what anyone writes. So hey, it works. Yeah. Okay. Fanboying aside, I need to start doing stuff, because otherwise, viewer retention. No one's gonna watch this unless I'm doing something. So, okay. Last place we stuck with. I did start building out also this part, where I have it now kinda going where I want it, but I need to do more, of course. Otherwise, it's not good. It's not good enough. So, here, I wanted to select the edge here, and I bevel it exactly. I want to make a thing that goes around here-ish. Wait. I make it in 2 segments at least, so that it keeps the thing. I will need to get rid of that there, but otherwise, harden normals. Clamp overlap. No. Doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. I also wanted to, because I figured that out last time, was I can just freaking, oh my god, that's so much better. So I want to take this, and I want to scale them in Y a bit. Do I want to make it thinner, or do I want to make it equal? I'm gonna go with thinner for now, and later can see how. So I go back to this because I do not want to ruin this stuff. And delete faces. And okay, I need to figure out where I put my mic because there. Okay, this should work, and you guys should get good audio, I hope. So here we go. Fill. Wait. Control F G. No. Shift F G, was it? Shift F G. No. No. How was the grid fill? No. FG. No, but why does it not? How do you do the grid fill thing? Wait. How to grid fill and yeah. Short for grid fill. Select the edges, hit Control F and select grid. Okay. That is weird. I thought I was doing that. Control F and then grid. Oh, I just do. Okay. At least it did it then. And I can wait. I get this, and I get this, and S, Y, and go in. I need to do the same here. S, Y, and go in. Yeah, that should work. And now, bam. Okay. What I definitely want to do is also... Oh god, I love it. Okay. Bases here, the middle 2 stuff, I delete them and then press, yeah, I need the thing, Alt, Control F, and then grid fill. That's not the way I planned it, but nah. Getting them back. Okay. I'm gonna select this face, and I'm gonna select both faces so that they're equal, because otherwise I'm stupid. I do it like this, and then what the? Okay, maybe I do it like this. Why is it insetting it like this way? Offset relative. No. I want to take both of these, and I just want to make it circular. Wait, how do you... Nope. I'm getting stupid. How to search. How to make a shape? No, not how to make an edge around. I know how to do that. I just want to. Okay, I know what I do. I just Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna. Usually, what happens if I bevel? Nah, that no. So I just apple selected. I extrude by technicality. No. I extrude in Y. Can it not fucking can I extrude in Y? That's not. Is this kidding me? Why can I not? I want to. Y. And okay, I can. So I do. I'm gonna make it a bit cooler. Right. This Y a little bit out. That way it has that nice like edge kind of. Then I do another E and Y. And I make a block here, E and Y, but this one I move back out. Not like that, just in Y out again. And so that it stays in the thing, I put like this. How thick do I want that? I want the energy ring to be like this. Then I can. For frick's sake. Okay, doesn't matter. I can. S Y. Ooh, that actually could look cool. Like, wait. If I. Bro, what? What the? Am I blind? What? Okay. I didn't check if anyone wrote. No one wrote yet. Okay, good. That's weird. That it went this way, but okay. Bases and solid and X. Okay. Okay, that's a bit weird. Why it went like that, but hey, if I'm not adaptable, I'm nothing. What? What? Okay, wait. I'm going back. I'm going back to where I had the two faces selected. So, wireframe. E and what? What the hell is going on? Okay, select both of these. E, Y, S, and bam. E, S, Bam. Now SY. Bam. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted, but I can quickly select these two stuff. I forget always. There. And I do S, make it a little bit smaller, and then SY, and bring it up like that. I probably need a little bit more. And then SY. Why does it not look right again? My god. Okay. That's peculiar to say the least. Faces, the edges I want. And okay. I'm stupid. Edges, and I want to select that, and I select that. If someone's writing, I'm not getting it. Okay, no one is. That's fine. So is that okay? Interesting. So if you SY, I want to have it like this. I do S a little bit like this. SY a bit like this. Okay. Yeah, probably the best choice would actually be to just delete both of these and then just make a thing instead. Do I want to make it like a no, nah, that doesn't look nice. I want to make this and this there. I do E, SY, and I extrude it a bit out. Maybe I do pull it a little bit more in, SY again, like that. Yeah, and then E in scale. Ooh, that actually, like, I'm fine with it, just like that. And probably need to do it like this. So Control F and then grid fill. That's not how I want. Wait. How was it that you make it into a nice like quad fill? Wait. Fill, but I wanted to inside faces. No triangles to quads. No. Solidify face? No. Wire? No. Beauty face. Try less. No, that's not. Okay. How do I do that? How do I do what I want to do? Doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba Agent P. Okay, I don't know why that came into my mind. But anyways. No. No. Should be grid fill, but like, what's the spec? Ah, you can do it like that. Okay. Wait a second. How many do I want? That looks a bit rough. This, maybe. Does that look good? Ah, there. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And do I want more or do I want less? 8 should be good. 8 should be good. Yeah. That kind of fits what I wanted. Do I want to make it so that I put a ring there, or do I want to make it more that I should probably make it separate stuff? I should learn from my mistakes of past projects. So, roll F, where it fell, 8, and offset to make it like this. Simple blending, yes. Okay. And then I could make it a triangle. And if it's flush with the stuff, yeah, I'm doing that. Nope, I want the faces, and I want to select. Can I please? Why does it not want to select in the direction I want it? Anyways. Okay. This is pissing me off. This is purposefully pissing me off, I believe. Nope. Nope. Nope, it's pissing me off. Why is it not doing it in the direction I want it? Please. It just did it. Why is it now not? Come on. Come on. How did I do it the first time? Nope. Nope. That worked. Okay. Nope. Come on. Come on. And why is it not actually going over the stuff? Okay. It's probably gonna be faster if I just select the goddamn things individually. Okay. Now I need to. I don't want to extrude face along normal. I want to. Actually, I technically. Wait. What? Where's the like Split, wait. Separate. I don't want to just separate it. I want to duplicate it. How do you duplicate? Duplicate faces in Blender. I know how to duplicate objects. I want to duplicate a face. I need to mute this probably, but where's the subtitles? Okay, how to duplicate and separate object faces. Okay, come on. Yeah, I am there. Come on. Left on the other. Shift followed by D. Shift D. Okay. Shift D. Interesting. Shift D. Yeah. And now just in S. Like a tiny bit. Just a teensy tiny bit. Did that do it? Yes, it did. It did what I wanted. It did what I wanted, guys. Yeah. That's not what I wanted, but good that I know now the shortcut for that. I want to have faces. Select these and select these, and then fill. Nope. Control F, grid fill. Why is it not filling? It's not filling, guys. Okay. This and this F. Why is it filling it like that and not the way I want it? Okay. I overcomplicating it for myself, but I'm gonna do it like this. Now if I select this and fill, okay, so which means if I control F and grid fill, yes sir, okay, and I do the same with these. I do one, and then the rest should F grid fill. Yeah. Okay, now I have technically one object with two sets of faces, one that glows and one that doesn't. And if I wanted to, I could make it actually kind of cooler. I can take this, because I want to also start getting a bit more detail. I do this, and I do this, and I bevel it, because bevels make things better. And like that. But I want a bit of a rounder thing, so I do at least 2. Yeah, that should look good. So it will nicely reflect off of that and be like a glass energy thing. I could. Why did it not bevel here? It did not bevel because I was dumb, I think. So this and this should shift this. Okay, now it's both beveling. Like this. 2 only. Yes, sir. Okay, that's nice. And I want to make a loop cut here, here, here. And I do the same here, 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 and here. It's relatively high poly, but hey. Forecast. Oh, why did it not want to do the 4 cuts? Ah, there. 5 cuts. Should be quads, but technically this is not an area where they will really look at it. So, did I just... Yeah, also, that's why it didn't. Okay. And that one should be 5 cuts. There. Yeah. Okay. Like, no one's really gonna care, I think, so... Because it's mostly gonna be covered. So, it's fine. Yes. And that's that part. God damn. Stuck a long time into that one. Okay. Should I just copy and paste it for that? Would that be cool? No. Also, this is not low poly. God damn. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this low poly. It's gonna look nice and all of that. This is maybe low poly. This is quite high density. I realize. I maybe delete, but nah. First of all, I want to see how... That's not what I wanted. Shift C. And I just want to see how it looks like. Shade smooth. Yeah, I also need to add bevels to the other parts, because it would be stupid not to. Yeah. Don't want to be stupid when you're already finalizing something. Finalize it properly. So this and this and this. And these also will get a nice clean bevel. Why is it not doing it for this stuff? I don't know. That's fine. I just do this. So there. I guess I do this and this separate. Nope, it's not accepting a bevel on that. That should worry me more, but wait, I'm just gonna select this, and do the same here so that it just does that without interfering. I want 2 only. And yeah, that's gonna be fine. Like, what happens if I bevel this? Nothing. Okay. I'm guessing it's too sharp, but I also do not want it to lose on that sharpness, so I guess I can do manually, like just bevel, like I do one line here. I should probably it's not gonna look super duper nice because but like, who's honestly gonna care all that much? Because I know for a fact I'm not, but like, okay, any company who watches me, like, can you blame me? I'm not that experienced with this, so I don't think our company's watching this, but still, like, if it looks good, it should look good. Why is it not? Wait. Auto smooth? Why is it still so blocky? I know I need subdivisions, but still, like, it shouldn't be this blocky. At least it keeps its shape. The blockiness, let me just check if I do. Wait, add modifier. I can put this away actually, and I just generate. Where was it? I just do multi-resolution, like subdivide. There. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it does look smoother. and it works. Wait a second. Is there an issue I see, or am I blind? Ring. This. Oh no, I'm just a tad bit stupid. It's because it's intersecting. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay. But apart from that intersecting, it looks good. Should I, for this one, I could make it cool, kind of like, what's it called? Actually, I'm gonna mirror everything either way. Why did I care about if I made it on both sides? I don't know. Yeah. At least I'm gonna add some stuff that I cannot mirror, so I'm gonna mirror most of it, not all of it. Okay. I need to figure out how I do the tire tracks. If I want to do that in an expensive way, or if I just, like, put a texture on these. I also kind of want the similar thing like this ring around, just a little bit thicker. So I might just do that in a different way to show versatility. I just do it here one, and then I do this and extrude. Nope. Select the ring of fire. Okay, I did the ring, actually. That's nice. I'm gonna just extrude this a tiny bit. Like, okay, it's not that tiny, but like a bit. And that stuff's gonna spin. Spin. I should remember that I technically only need to do half of this, because the other half is gonna be mirrored, and that makes things reasonable. I don't need to care about all of the detail of both sides. If I wait. Okay. Where is the stuff where you can, like, sure, no. Arc, no. What does this do? Patch, no. Arc, no. I just keep it at sharp. Clamp overlap, no. Hard, no. I kind of want to, like, just, I guess I can just, wait. Did I? Yeah, I was stupid. I'm gonna do this, 2, and then I just want to bring these rings a little bit closer. Where is it? Edge slide. I should. Does it work with both? Not in the way I want it to. I want it to edge slide on the inside. Edge slide on the inside. There. That way I have a segment that can thing. Yeah. And I want to also add a multi-resolution thing just to see. Yeah. I might change it to stuff if I do it on the model, or if I do it on normals instead. Probably model. That would be nicer. but probably also should sharpen this edge. Like this, and I'm only doing the half. So, yeah, I'm stupid for not, like, just working on the half. But I learn from my mistakes. I just do this, and not 3, just 2 is necessary. Like, technically this is a big gap, but it's realistically not gonna very much impact the thing. I want at least 3, so yeah, outside and inside have 3, middle, and like this, it should, yeah, it looks decent. Like, it would need one more layer of subdivision to be completely smooth, but I really don't need that for now, because otherwise I'm actually wait, I do it unsubdivide, otherwise that's not what I wanted. Wait. Doing this, because otherwise, yeah, that gets too much. And I do a similar thing here, but maybe a bit different. We see. I should. Why is it both selected already? I don't know. Insert. Ooh, yeah. Maybe like thinner? Because it's a thinner bike side. The back is the harder edge, so. Yeah, I need to just remember that, like, yeah, I need to remember to set everything so that it can be also mirrored properly. Not that I need to, like, fiddle around with that stuff yet. But here, and I got it, and I select, wait, I do G, whoa, that's not what I want. I want to select this so that I can bevel it a bit, and boom, and hey, with the cuter. What do you mean with replace it with the cute animation? I'm sorry, I haven't been reading the. When did you send this? Damn, 2 minutes ago. I should have read that. But yeah, what do you mean? Oh, you mean like putting it in the thing. Like what I'm gonna do, I need to check if that works. I haven't tried it yet because honestly this is my like first time really working on something in Blender, apart from like a texturing thing that I did for school. But basically what I'm gonna try to do is I have the bike here. I'm gonna basically move this entire the collection into the where is it here, vehicle proxy, because I think if you like move it in there, it should follow it. Maybe I need to like tweak the position a bit so that it then follow. I can test it. Wait. Why am I rambling? I can test. If I save it. Always save. Never forget that. Object here. And I move it into the thing. Does it follow with? No. Okay. But it also went into the entire thing, not into the vehicle proxy. I'm stupid. Can I move it into the vehicle proxy? I should be able to. Wait. No. There must be some way. Oh, you mean the template? Like, making the thing move with the animation, or... Like, I don't understand what you mean exactly with replace it with the cute animation. I should be able to, like, if I add this into here, does it move there? What is the shortcut? Wait. I will not see the chat for a bit. Wait. How to move collection into object in Blender, if that works that way. How to move collection, grab, no, how to, okay, there is no way to do that, but if I, in theory, do, like, let me just take this as an example. I move this cube into, oh, doesn't work. I will need to figure that out, but I will go back. Repair. Oh, cube. Okay. 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 At least we're trying to figure out the same thing. I am not sure. Wait, if wait. Can I make this follow the animation? Vehicle entrance, yes. Vehicle. Here's the animation. If I probably can I parent the? Wait. I probably can like select all objects in the thing and pair and select this as the parent. No, this as the parent. Wait. Vehicle proxy parent it. Can I parent parent to object, and then that lets it move exactly with the thing. My guess is, hey Jeru, what's up? Not lip. Basically, what I just did is I parented it to the stuff because I would add some extra things to it. I would basically just like, yeah, I would have it parented and animate the stuff in its entirety, yet a little bit extra so that it has like maybe nice overlap, it maybe slides a bit and whatever, but then it like all around is keeping up with the speed and the template of the stuff. At least that's how I would do it. There's probably a smarter way. I just am a bit of a noob right now because I'm figuring this all out in real time, which is funny. And yeah, this also I'm gonna just add a multi-resolution. Yeah, looks nice. No, I didn't put any edges. But anyways, what's up, Jeru? Hope you're doing well. Why did my stream preview not show? Okay. But yeah, I hope it helps. I don't have a guarantee that it works all the time, but that's what I will probably be doing. If I don't, you will see it in another stream. Like, if I figure out something else. I just need to bevel this stuff now. Here, and bevel it. That might be a bit. Ooh. Can I? Shift move. Yes, okay, shift move makes it smaller. Increments. Like this works. And 2. There, yeah. That works. That should work. If I don't edit there. Yeah. This side looks like ass because it's not gonna be, but hey. I finally got with us. Okay, that's nice. And I didn't make that much progress. It's like I tweaked a few things. At least yesterday I like added this hole and added this bar, which I'm gonna make it a half of the stuff so that I mirrored that over there instead of that I like, oh, is it the same thing? No. Yeah. This I need. Basically, what I need to do now is I have these 3 things kind of done. I need to make all the peripheral things, well, not peripheral things, the main things done here. Yeah. Yeah. And I need to figure out how I boolean all of these properly. Because if this is intersecting, that means it's gonna make an extra thing. I can test that. Boolean. And the object is gonna be this. So how does it look like on its own? It doesn't look like anything because intersect, no, union. Oh, I can actually merge them. Yeah, I forgot that's an option, but I want the difference because I want to cut out the stuff. Does it change the thing? No, it doesn't. Solver options. No, not self-intersection. Hold. No, it's not. I only remember it being a block because I had to go. Yeah. If you did leave earlier, yeah. Wait a second. Yeah, I need to now figure out how I boolean that properly, because wasn't there like a thing you need to like fill it and then is there like a fill thing? Fill, no. What was it? There was something that you could like. Okay, I'm working on that part now because I want this to look good. Wait, I will look up a tutorial because that's how to boolean in Blender. Okay. Boolean modifier. Put it on double speed. Boolean modifier. Boo. Okay. So wait, it's yeah, I know what Boolean is for. Yeah, you select that and then you go there and okay. It shows it working in that stuff. Is it because it's intersecting in an area where there is no... Like, if I select both of these, I want to view them as a thing. What happens if I boolean, not with caps, boolean this with this, and I then, what if I just scale this a little bit like that? Does it do it as a boolean? Kind of? Question mark? Wait. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This I want, and I want to see it on its own. And it... Did it? Edit mode. No. I see the ring. The ring of fire. Can take. Ah, Phil. Okay. I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah. I actually just make the thing a bit smaller again because I do not need it that big, and I have it. Or float. That's what the thing. Okay. What if I just wait, where do I apply? So it's now part of the mesh. Okay. Yippee. Anyways. Actually, I can do it easier like this. I probably need to get both sides of it. These are both sides. Perfect English. Okay. It's not the best topology, but it works. And no, okay. I get watching valid tutorials because when I was younger I had to watch one to turn the brightness down. Oh, that... yeah. Honestly, I kind of do the same thing, like, to be perfectly valid, like, there is so many times when it's like such a simple thing where you're just like, oh, I should remember this, and then you're like, wait a minute, how do I cut something in this video editing stuff? And I see the razor blade and I'm like, where do I cut it? And yeah, that's just sometimes how it goes. Yeah, anyways. That's nice. Actually, the Boolean stuff worked. It freaking worked. And it fits in. It needs a lot of work still, but hey, it works. Woohoo! And I fucking... okay, now I love the restream stuff because I realized I can see when the message came in, which lets me be like, oh, I missed this by that and that minutes. I need to pay more attention. Oh, soy estora. Okay. Yeah, anyways. Back to this. Yeah, what I wanted to do is I add some loops. Loop cut. I technically only need to keep the half of this correct, so I just do this in like... that's square enough. That should... that should be... it's more than 4 edges for the thing. That should work. That should work to a certain extent. Yeah, it should work. It should work. It will work. I'm saying it will work. Yeah. I kinda want to... yeah, that's gonna be a bit complicated because now I need to actually fill that out. For that, I'm gonna actually duplicate this just in case I need a second version. So, where is it? So this, and this is the backup. Seed backup. Just in case. But I'm gonna hide it because I don't need it, and I'm gonna do edit. And I'm gonna select the faces. Probably can do it like this, and then I just select as many as I can here. Actually, yeah, I can just do like this because it, either way, only selects the ones that are visible. and I just don't take these with, and that should just be those faces, and I X face. I then select the edges of. How do I make it lower poly? Because I do not want that to be that high poly, because it's literally just a bridge, kinda. Let me think. There's a reason I boolean that shit. Actually, I want to see what happens if I take. Why does it not select this? What the? And that's why I kinda hate booleans sometimes, but hey, I realized it, and it's not that big of an issue if you realize it. So delete the faces, go back here, and here, and here, here, and here, and I Control F, grid fill. I want, wait, offset. I don't want simple blending. What the? Wait, what the hell is this? Wait a second. Oh, because it's not. Okay. This grid fill. Okay, and none of this is changing anything. Wait. Everything is so easy on the phone, and then boom, PCs and laptops. This stuff looks like. Yes, this is kind of hard, but goddamn, why does it look like this? I could also just make it easier on myself and just like inlay it and just not fill that. It's an option. Do I want to do it? Because it's not gonna move. It's not gonna move from that. But I need to. Let me think. If I there's yet this face, which sucks for me. If I take this and wait, I want it. Bro, what? Okay, it doesn't want to give me the faces. Fine, I'll take them by force. Huzzah! I've got the faces. Yeah, ich schaff's. It's my job now. Well, I need to get a job for it to be my job, but it's as close to my job as possible. Yeah. Anyways, wait, if I try it now with this, and I select this and this, what about now? Grid fill. I could just leave it like this. No one is gonna see. Who's gonna know? That's a meme. Yeah. Like, yeah, who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? No one's gonna know. I just need to somehow figure out how I make it small enough, or with enough less loops that it doesn't hinder me with every thing. Because I'm gonna subdivide this shit. Yeah, I need to make it a bit lower poly. Okay, like every second. I'm gonna get rid of every second one. I bet there's a faster way because it's Blender, but I do not know it as of right now. So, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm not looking for a job right now. I realized I hate working with people. But yeah, uh, like I take that back. I don't hate working with people. I hate when people don't do their job and still have a huge impact on the work I do. Yeah, that's a more apt description. Hui, that's not what I wanted. Dissolve edges. Does that dissolve edges? No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. Okay. How will I low poly this? But anyways, what I wanted to ask. Yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters. Did you watch it? I just because I got reminded of that today, and it was like, oh yeah, I need to ask that. How do I do this? Is that possible? Probably. Probably. Yeah. That's basically everyone's motto. But oh, do I really care? Yes, I do, because I want this to mesh well with this. Wait, what if I test this side first? Because maybe that works better. If I do this, delete the face. No, I need to dissolve the face because otherwise it doesn't keep the edge. Why is it not dissolving the face? Okay. I want to grid fill. Wait. I know what I need to do. I know. I'm stupid. I big dumb. If I extrude this in Y, bam, that means there are other faces dependent on that face, which means I can delete this face. Right? Kinda right. Yeah, okay. So, and if I just really bare bones do this, like, what's it called? This, and I select everything but these and all of these, like, right here, and without that, without that end bit, and without that. If I cheap viewers on fuck off, but add to block list, yeah. I have. It was so good. Yeah, it was. I still have nearly daily earworms of freaking what's it called? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. This doesn't work. Okay. Other times. I figured that out another time. But yeah, it was so good. Oh. I like basically daily get how it's done on my TikTok page. Just like, yeah, I just do. It's freaking awesome. What I could do, does that make it, does it smart? No. Yes. kinda. What if I just, like, if I, wait, delete the, I need to select this face, delete it, and I take the edges, this edge, and this edge. I'm stupid, I didn't select the correct stuff. I didn't press shift while doing that. Okay, do this and this, and then I extrude in C. Then I have it like this. I move it a little bit front. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know! Takedown is so underrated. I got, like, the first time they sang it in the thing, I was like, damn, this bops! And, like, I see online everyone is like, oh, Takedown sucks, and whatever, and, like, they rate it on their lists of, like, oh, it's 6 because it's the worst, and, like, god damn, no! It's the fucking best! Just the, like, the start, Takedown, 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 down, down, down. Magic girls in the world, it's a Takedown. It's so easy on the eyes, but hideous on the inside. I see that running and hide, baby, nice try. I put the spirit. I open my eyes into the night, 'cause I see a real face and it's hardly insane. And it better to show it makes the hatred wanna grow out of my veins. I don't think you're ready for the takedown. I think the fucking voice cracks. Okay, but yeah, basically, yeah. I don't think you're ready for the takedown. The demon with the feelings that deserve to live. It's not gonna feel it. But I know. Like, of course it's mean. It's supposed to be the, like, oh, antagonist song, like, oh, you guys are bad, we're gonna take you down, and stuff like that. But, like, god damn, it just hits the stuff. Why do people like Free? I do not understand. I'm so glad at least I'm so glad you understand, because god damn, I hated that everyone's online like, oh no, free. But yeah. Okay, I need to figure out how to merge the stuff. Vertices, yes. By this, M collapse. No, why are they not? Take down. It's a takedown. So it's out in the eyes, but here's on the side. Vertices in the middle. Ah, because there was so many. Yes, that's why. I'm gonna have an earworm of that the entire night. Vertices. There. Okay. Because that will lead to that will lead to that. Yeah, that has an equal, like, this needs to be spaced out better, but yeah. I hated the lyrics and the whole song. Yeah! Like, I understand it's there, like, oh, they can be free together and whatever the frick, but, like, God damn, no. Just no. Also, I must say, Zoe best girl. Like, just straight up, like, Rumi, I can appreciate the half demon thing. That is cool. But Zoe is better. I'd cancel Rumi and Genu if I heard that live. Yeah. Okay. How do I want to do this? Probably just... Can I please merge this with this? Merge at center. Okay, merge at center worked. Why did it not by... Wait. Merge. Last. Okay. Okay, that worked at least. I'm doing this also merge at last, and this merge at last, this and this merge at last. Okay, and the rest I'm gonna just hold down. Take down. Of course. Go. Yeah. That song was ass. They got ghostwriter. Yeah. And of course, like, Zoe is just so nice as a character. Yeah. Wait. Fuck, now I really got an earworm of that. Wait. So, I need to take this Boolean. Habu. Boo. And float. And that should make... Okay, wait. I need to just redelete the stuff again, because I need this to apply, and here, and let me just nope. What the frick did I press now? I must have pressed something to make the selections like that. Why the frick did I do that? How did I do that? Can I... Okay. No worries. I will be here. This is not much better, but it is more of what I want than it was before. I just need to delete these vertices because they are ugly. Tricks girls to nowhere. It's a takedown. So sweet, so easy on the eyes, but hideous on the inside. Oh, let's realize what you can't hide, baby. Nice try. I'm about to switch up these vibes. I finally opened my eyes. It's time to kick you straight back into the night. Cause I see a real face, and it's ugly, you see. When the pattern starts to show, it makes the hatred wanna grow out of my veins. I don't think you're ready for the takedown. I dealing with no feelings, don't deserve to live. It's so obvious, yeah, it's a takedown. Okay, it does it. Like, it's not perfect, but it does it. I just need to boolean this and get rid of those. Technically, I only need to do the half. When the band starts to show, it makes the hatred wanna grow out of my belly. I don't think I'm ready for the takedown. Yeah, it's a takedown. Even with the feeling, don't deserve to live. It's so obvious. I make it up, take you down and burn. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 take down. Down, 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 take down. Oh, you're the master of illusion. I don't saw you. Look at all the masses that you're fooling. But I turn on you soon, soon now. How can you sleep and live with yourself? So broken, so passionate with yourself. Don't you die. You can try, but you can't. It's a takedown. I'm taking out. Like what? It's takedown. I'm a takeout. It ain't gonna stop. And lose control and break down your heart. You'll be begging and crying all your time. And never miss my shot. When the band starts to show, it makes the hatred wanna grow out of my veins. I don't think you're ready for the takedown. It's takedown. A demon with the feeling don't deserve to live. It's so obvious. I don't care up and take it down. Dun, 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 dun. Take down. Dun, 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 take down. Dun, 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 dun. I just want it to. How do I make it so that it's more? No, not view. Pair, no. Normal, no. Local, no. How do I make it that it's smooth? It doesn't matter for right now. I just want to put in at least one cut like this. Yeah, that works. That works well. And yeah, I gotta. Do I want to slide it more? How do I want to tackle this? I'm gonna just slide this line a little bit. Nah. I make it match like this a bit, and I slide this line here. A little bit more middle of those. Wait, can I select the vertices and slide them? Not really. Wait. SY. Yeah, that doesn't work with me. Select one, of course. SY. Like this. SY. Maybe a bit more. SY. And here, SY. Cause I see you fixing it again. And when you're in your place, you're right with it. When the pattern starts to show, it makes the hatred wanna grow out of my veins. I don't think I'm ready for the takedown. It's a takedown. A demon with the feelings don't deserve to live. Okay, I really need to cool down on that. This and merge at last. Merge at last. Merge at last. Okay. And it kind of really doesn't matter how I do it. Like, apart from the beveling later on, but this should work alright. Beepity boopity. Bippity boopity. Yeah, I should probably put like. yeah, one line here. Can I add one here? And there maybe, like, it's a little bit weird, but this is topologically correct. Would it be better that I split? Wait. Would it be better if I made this go over and then I add an extra line down there? Probably, but wait. Second, what if I take this and I just wait, I want these. I just take the half because I don't need more. I move this here. I just want to move this a little bit in X. Along normal. How do we move along normal? I want to slide along normal. No. How do I move this along the normal? Can I take this and just move it a little bit like that? Yeah. It's a spacing problem. Because if that would be a big face, but if I cut it like this, then I would wait. Before I made this stuff, like, this is technically alright. Like, it's also not the nicest. But wait. Oh, wait. This would technically be a quad if I cut that like that. If I take this and this, then I get a quad out of that, which looks better. Then I add a extra loop here and an extra loop here. And I still have this issue looking weird. Wait, I do the sliding thing here. What time is it? 19:30. Damn, I've been doing this already an hour? Anyways. Yeah. Okay. So I get this and this, and it works. And if I want to what if I just straight down? Wait, there must be a button that makes it go straight down, right? Or wait, if I yeah, okay. If I Z it, yes. I want to just cut straight down and then Y and then do it like this and this. Enter. Then I can delete. Then I just. Ooh. No, wait, doesn't that recreate my problem? Wait, then if I X, not an X. If I like cut, like, let me just say till here. If I cut like this and like that, 1, 2. Ah, wait, actually, it does work. Wait. And I just selected this, and I dissolve edges. I have a 4-sided thing. Technically. Right? Yes. Yeah. 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 I say yeah. I say yes. If I do this and I slide it a tiny bit, is that alright? Yeah, that's negligible in its effect. Because I actually am sliding it. Yeah, that should be alright. Bit of pinching there if I... Wait, I want to just check. Would that pinch? I feel like that will pinch, but wait. Generate, that's what I wanted. Multi-resolution, subdivide. Wait, but it doesn't pinch that much. I thought it would like completely deform the thing. But hey, it looks alright. Okay. Kinda. Alright. It's like not perfect, of course, but hey, it works. And I just want to dissolve edge, and I cut like this. And this, and then like 5 would be nice, but I find like that's a lot of topology for this stuff. It's fine. It's fine. I leave it like that. This gets 2. 2 is good. 1 is also fine. Yeah, I need to somehow make this work a little bit better. I can use the grid fill stuff. Yeah, and I just do here 1 yet, and do I add 1 here? Yeah. Yeah. Ah, wait, no. Actually, that probably won't affect it too much. Generate a subdivision surface. Oh, wait. Ooh, wait. Edit, redo. Because I want to just see what that does. Does it do it badly? I leave it for now. Worst case, I remove it later. Like, I can. I want to just remove these faces. Or delete face, and then I edge. I do this, and I control F, grid fill. Okay, it doesn't matter. And offset also doesn't matter. Yeah, that works better, kind of, I think. Anyways. Oh. Drink and the devil has come for the rest. Yo ho, yo ho. Balaram, 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 yo ho, and the balaram. I want to check the analytics on this. Hey, 12 views. Watch time, 2.2 hours. Damn. Well, I've been going on for 1.5 hours. It's not that much, but hey, it's something. People watching it. Didn't expect that. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. That kind of looks iffy as shit, but... Okay. What I definitely want to do is that I add a, like, footrest kind of thing here-ish, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. How do I do it intelligently? And, okay, yeah. I just go by intuition. In most cases, it's a circle, right? Yeah. Why not just inset and then inset faces, and I do it like this. It looks like weird, but okay. Oh, you can. That looks like the trick from the stuff. Wait. I want to inset face. I want to offset relative. Offset relative. No, not like that. Not like that. Not like this. No. No. Edge rail. Okay, that's good to know that that's the setting for that. And now I want to do another one that's smaller, and edge rail and thick depth. Why is it going in that direction? Maybe in this? No. Why is it going like that? No, bro. That works fine. Yeah. I put it like here. That should be good. And what I want to do yet is I need to figure out how to circularize stuff. So I should be able to nope. How do you circularize? Bevel. There must be something for making it more circular. Okay, it's not perfect. Doesn't matter. Making it a circle either way. Where was the thing? No. Nope. 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 What was the thing? Make it. What's spin? Extrude selected vertices in a circle around the cursor in indicated view photo. Okay, that's cool, but not what I wanted. Here selected. That I should have used before. Smooth. What happens if I smooth? Smooth. It's wait. If I just do it on the y-axis. Circle. I just need to wait. Only on the y. Only on the y, please. Doesn't want to give it to me. It doesn't want to do it. Wait. Okay, control 1? No. like technically, if I nah, it's not nice enough. I just want this to circulate. How to turn edges from square to circle in Blender. There, square to circle.
First, add a...
Okay, cannot take the audio of that. Thank you. Yeah, I know that. Subdivide, yeah, sure. I don't need that. I just morph. What? There's a morph thing. Well, in edit mode, press Shift A. Oh, am I dumbass? Wait. Shift A. Circle. Nope, I'm not a dumbass. Okay. Okay, no. The video doesn't help me because that's not what I want to do. I just want to make this round. Round, I say. Measure. Cool. How do I do that? I do not want to be stuck on this forever. If I take this. Damn, it's not even... God. I take these. I just want to G and them like this. Yeah. And I want to circularize it. Why does it not have a simple like circularize? I want to get this. I select the faces. I get the edge. Extrude. No. Screw. What? And screw shape rotation around the cursor. Okay, now. No, I just want to make it a circle. If I do this, it kind of does it, but not fully. Nope. Ah, my god. I feel like I'm just doing something wrong. G, Y. I move this out a bit. Maybe not that far out. G, Y, a little bit in. The feet are not that big, so yeah. I feel like I'm doing something stupid. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It works. Like, it doesn't work. That's painful to my thing. I feel like that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay. Let me think logically. If I smooth it, it's not gonna be nice. There must be something that you can do it. Right? How to turn square into circle. Select the vertices you want to have. Shift Alt S. Move the mouse to get the shape you want. What the what? What the what? Okay, wait. It said select the vertices. So I want those, yeah. So Shift Alt S. That's not what I wanted. I did not want that. That, I guess, did not do what I want. So wait, Alt S. I'm guessing that's the smoothing. Shift S. That's saving. At least it's saved. Oh shit, did it save a oh, it does increment saves. God damn, that's nice actually. Because I didn't want to open Teams. I just want to check the project folder. Where's the project folder? There's the project folder. Rampage Rally. Templates, Blender. Yeah, okay. Okay. I did not know that Blender just increment saves for yourself. That is actually really nice because I did not know that. Mesh transform. What? Wait. Edit mode. Mesh transform to sphere. What the? What in the sphere is this? What? Okay, wait. I feel like I'm at the cusp of figuring it out. Come on. Why does it like half do it correctly? It does 2 of the edges correct and the rest just kind of looks like ass. But I can actually use that. Wait, if I... Please do the same. Please do it the same. Please do it the same way. Yes, and if I do it like this, that actually does look like the thing when you, like, it's rounder here where you put your foot at. I can work with this. I can work with this. Yeah. Yeah. What is proportional editing? What? Whoa, okay. No proportional editing, sorry. Anyways. What did I want to be at? Yeah, because technically it's getting also intersected by... I want to build this out first, a bit before I boolean, because if I boolean with the low poly stuff, then it won't necessarily work well with the high poly. Anyways. How do I... Let me think. Okay, first of all, this, because I know what I wanted to do with this. I need to do it with one side. Okay, yeah. I wanted to... Yeah, I take this. Wait, this. And I wanted to select certain faces. I wanted to take, like... I can do this, and this. Probably 3 is better. We'll make it look more like stable, robust, kinda. And how was it? Shifty. Yeah, shifty. And I just scale that a little bit up. Wait. Just a tiny bit like this, so that it's like able to kind of grip it, and then extrude in scale. a little like this. It. Wait. Scale. Wait. No. Nope. 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 I want to extrude. Wait. Based on normal. How do I extrude based on normal? Wait. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jerry, you're back. I haven't been reading this. Okay. Yeah, wheels. Yeah. I have not been reading the chat. I should be reading the chat. Yeah. I have the wheels. I have this thing kind of built out a bit more. I have this built out better. This I need to think about. This I need to figure out. And those I need to also do. But I have an hour for that. So I'm gonna first fix what I wanted to do here, which was basically that I do it based on normals. How to extrude based on normals in Blender. There, extrude along normals. Scaling up normal. Alt S, hold down the shift button and Alt S. Wait. So Alt S. Phew, that's kinda. It kinda did what I want actually. Wait. If I just clean it up a bit and like get rid of these intersecting stuff, then it should work out. Wait. Because it's, yeah. Okay, no, this is working. This is working. Trust the process. Gotta trust the process. I just want to kind of select all. How do you do that? How would I select all the faces of this stuff without that I mess it up for myself? Wait. Why do I always do this to myself? I make it so much harder for myself. Do better. Oh wow, my XP thing was working again. What XP thingy? Also, like, absolutely no one's watching the Twitch stream. Like, makes sense because, like, I don't know what the frick I'm doing here. Actually, what does it? Which category did it put it in? It didn't really put me in any category. Wait. CG. Model. No. No, that's not a thing. So it's just chatting in the. Should probably put that there. Yeah. Done. Okay. Could have done that a bit earlier, but you know, you live, you learn. How am I? Wait, why does it only show 1 hour and 10 minutes? Been on since 8. It should be showing me like closer to 2 hours. Why is it? I don't know. It's quiet, too quiet. Okay, I should stop looking at it like that. There's this thing where you can get more XP every time you comment. That's what this stuff is. I was wondering what it. I guess they wanted to make it more like. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't see it on the restream stuff, but yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, interesting. Anyways, I need to get this mess fixed. How do I just select the face? Wait, can I A and then I like don't select? Can I and then don't select all of like these faces? But I like also don't want to select the inside of those faces. How do I? That's not how it's gonna work. Like this. Let me think. I want to take these at minimum and the ones on the inside, which I cannot see. Nope. 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 So, if I do it like this, then I should be able to just select the right faces. No. Here. No. Why does it not want to select it? I am a bit bamboozled. Bamboozled. That's not what I wanted to select. Okay. I need to figure out how I do that better. This I need to remember. Okay. Select a okay. Anyways. This, and this. This. And how do I do this? I guess that works. If it like actually does it for me. I guess I will have to see what the. Oh my god, did it select the right stuff this time? But like the opposite of what I wanted. It kind of now like half selected the stuff that I wanted it to select. That's not what I wanted it to select at all. That was one hell of a sneeze. What the hell? What the? Why did it? Am I stupid? It seems like it, but I really am not. Oh my god, okay. How am I gonna do this properly? God, I'm taking so much time. Thank you for the blessing. All I want is that like inner line thing, because I should have just. I know what I do, what I make. I know that I overcomplicate this for myself. I should wait. Actually, I do need to stay on this. I should take the go back. I go back where I didn't have that, which is a bit ago. I'm pressing. Still, is it going back at all? Wait, I need to see if it's going back in any. Nope, it's not. Nope, it's not. Okay. I just need to select the inner thing and separate that. Or actually, I can take this. I separate. Wait, where is it? Separate. Selection. Okay. And then it's a different thing. And object mode, and then I just yes, and then I do this. Wait. That is the stuff that's... Wait. Why is it like tilted? Okay. No one's gonna see it. No one's gonna see it. I need to separate the selection, and I just do this, select whatever belongs of this, and I take this, please. Yes, thank you. These, and I delete these faces. Now I have the outer and inner stuff as separate things. I select these like this. Okay. I am an idiot. I am an idiot with the ambitions of a much bigger being than myself. But I am managing. I am managing? Why do I... Maybe I... Wait. I delete this object. And if I... if I edit... I select... Wait, no. If I select all of it, extrude in scale... wait, no. Wait. Shift S... No. What was it? To... A. Control S? No. Wasn't it? Alt S. God damn it. Alt S. Why is it doing it like this? Why is it doing it? Why is it buggy? That's my thing. Why is it doing it buggy? Wait a second. Yeah, that looks bad, but why is it like that? I did extrude the correct faces, but like, damn, why did it like pull these backwards? No, wait. How do I move it along normal? I want to move it along the normals, not along the thing. Why is it like this? I just move it back here. What if I S and what the hell happened with this? Wait. I make it simpler for myself. I delete the faces. Okay, some weird stuff happened here. I don't know what weird stuff I did that caused it, but something must have. So wait. Can I? Okay. Delete the edges. Delete the edges. Delete the edge. Why is it doing it like this? I don't know. Why? Huh, it duplicated that. That's weird. Okay. Those were just doubles on doubles of faces. Okay. And I select these three. X, delete the faces. And it's another 3. Okay. X, delete the faces. And there are edges again. I want to see how to check for manifold topology on this stuff. I probably did do an... That could be. I didn't extrude and I didn't move it enough, so it just extruded on the same place, which means just it overlaps. But wait. Yeah. I need to look at the actual chat. Okay. But yeah. I feel like we're not finishing this anytime soon, but I can hope. And yeah, I'm gonna try. I realize, like, I do not work with working on my own, or like I really need motivation to work on shit, which, like, I hate that I do, because, like, I should just do it. It's like what I aim to do, but damn. I hate that it doesn't. Okay. Okay, it doesn't do it that way because it doesn't have the lines. This to here, enter. This to here, enter. And then I can do one line there, and it's basically the same. Okay. Now I have that fixed. I only need half of this, technically. So, actually, wait, what's this? What do I click? Oof, there was a dip in bitrate. Constant. Oh, okay, I can. Viewers. Okay. Interesting. Damn, I need to check that out later, but not now. I forget where I am. Okay. So, what I wanted to do now is I select all of this. Whoa. I select all the faces and I do the Alt S. Wait. Why is it doing both sides? That's not what I wanted. Wait. Is that why it was a little bit? That's why it's intersecting a bit, I think. Wait. And I do this. I don't necessarily need that view. Okay. What is going on with this? So, it's technically there, correct. But it's like... GX? No. If I looked at I feel like I just need to manually like boop it a bit. I just want to like move it a bit in here and a bit down here. Nah, it's just clipping on the other side now. Goddamn, it's not working as I intended. I wanted like a cool mix thing on it. What's up? I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're chilling. Been chilling. John Cena. That meme will outgrow him at some point. I'm sure of it. Okay, if I take this and I do my Alt-S scaling thing, so like I do it like this, does it now? Yes. Why did it go into the thing? I did not want it to go into it at all. I'm gonna just like scale it up a tiny. Nah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work that way. Maybe a bit. If I nah. Okay, this summer heat. Ooh yeah, 30 degrees. Damn. But hey, at least we're not in America where they like get the heat death of the universe. Lucky, I'm trying to learn modeling from your vid. Don't learn it from my vids. I'm a generalist. I'm shit at. I'm not shit. I'm like averagely good at everything, not especially good at anything. But like I'm just like, how do I make this Alt-S and then like, ooh, it technically works, and like you see the thing, but it's just like, why is it going inside the thing now? Mirror offset editing. What does that? Wait, what does that do? The mirror offset proportional? No, no proportional. I just okay. Is it easy? It depends. Like, it literally just to what extent you want to do it. I did it now for 1.5 years, essentially animation, so I know like all 3D stuff, and it's like, okay, 1.5 years was a little bit short, kinda. But I got my certificate, so yeah. And yeah, your name does reference it. Like, do it if you think it would be fun. If you want to do it as a job, you need to like put in the effort for it, which like I did, and I'm still like very far from being really good at it. But like, do it if you find it fun. That's the only advice I can give. I cannot be like, oh yeah, it's so easy. You just slap something somewhere and you are a genius at it, or like that's not how it works. It's just, how do I describe it best? Like, take it like if you wanted to draw something. there are gonna be people who are like, oh, drawing is so easy, it just comes naturally to me. I scribble something and bam, art piece. I'm Van Gogh. Okay, not a good example because he didn't sell much in his life, but like, you get what I mean. And like, it's basically, it's on the level of like, oh, it is an art to make it good, and it's not easy, but it can be rewarding. And I'm just gonna restart this stuff because goddamn, okay. So I'm gonna redo this part because that just I'm mad at myself. Okay, I get this, and then I do the Shift D, which gives me the stuff. Okay, that gave it to me. I'm gonna now do the smart thing and separate it from my thing. That way it perfectly overlaps. Okay. It's not perfectly overlapping. I can just slightly... Wait. What did I want to do? I wanted to... Wait. I want to select this. Wait, why do I... What's wheel form? It's gone. Okay, I can delete that. Can I please delete it? Delete. I'm stupid. Okay. This is what I want. Maybe you could add some little dents on the edges in a whole V shape. Yeah, what I basically like. It's so far from it, but like I'm gonna get it somewhat at some point. What I wanted to do was basically that this, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna add it in here, like, because you're not necessarily gonna see it on the... Yeah, you're gonna see it, probably. I could also hide it. I will see what I do, because I can technically make this like, oh, it's intersecting, so I think, but, like, what's up, Atze? But yeah, basically what I wanted to do is that this is like a gripper to the wheel, so that like it's not a wheel where it's like, oh, it's a connection in the middle and you like see the lines here. It's like a futuristic wheel where it's like, ooh, there's nothing in the middle, but there's like this grip thing that's probably like turning it and whatnot, and it's not working. So I want to have it like this, and I select all. I want to scale it from this point a little bit only a little bit, only a scoosh. Wait. I select both things, then I can view them both at the same time. And it's not 1-to-1. That's where it went wrong, probably the first time. Come on. There, back, and okay, and select these two, and here. So yeah, it is perfectly overlapping. That is kind of good for me. For now, I edit this. I select all of the stuff. Do I move it a little bit? I move it a bit like this. Yeah. Yeah, that should work. I scale it up a tiny bit. Kind of also works. Maybe I move it a little bit more. Just a little. And how does it look like? No one's gonna see that, so I say good. Maybe wait. I take like these edges and just move. Actually, wait, no, you don't see that either. Yeah, okay, no, I'm good. I just need to select all of those faces. Now extrude, not in thing, but in scale a bit. And what I'm gonna do, I basically want to make it flat like that on this side. So it has the thing where it's like, it is wrapping around it here in the thing. Like it is gripping onto it. But I make it easy on myself. Wait. God damn, I'm listening to the background music for the entire time. I should probably... Can I switch it off? No, I cannot switch it off my headset, otherwise it doesn't... Yeah. Otherwise it won't play in its entirety at all. Okay. I have this, and I select... I can just select like this. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. I just must think of Grinch every time I say it like that. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. And I'm just gonna... How do I flatten stuff? Can I... Wait, what was the shear thing? Shear and like... No. That's not what I... Can I scale into a shear thing? Nope. Nope. If I want to just... Nope, that's not... is it... No. Am I stupid or... I feel like I am. Can you show the whole thing? Yes. Bam. Like, it's... This looks good. This looks good. This kind of looks good. This is unfinished, 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 unfinished. But yeah. I think I will need yet like 1 day of work and 1 stream of work for this to be done. That's my time plan, at least. And then I can see if it worked out. How do I scale? I just want to... How do you... How to flatten... Flatten... edges in Blender. In Blender. Like Alt as similar to scaling, dragging mouse to adjust the shrinking. Wait, don't tell me. Rexter, hey, can you tell me how I can replace my car with the car template that has motion on it? Yeah, I had that before a bit in the stream, but basically, at least I don't know if that's the actual way you should do it, but like what I do, or what I will do when I have it all built, is basically I take the bike either collection or like all of the things once I merge it together and like add on the stuff. And wait, might as well save right now. What you do is basically like, hey, I have this, I select all of these and I take this, I parent it. Wait. Okay. Parent it there. Yeah. To object. And then it's like, whee! Flies with it. My thing is just, because, like, I'm specifically gonna, like, want to move the wheels and stuff like that. I think you do it with offset, and yeah. Just a few more messages and number 1 from... Yeah, number 1 supporter. But, yeah, basically, like, you have it like this, you connect it, and then it moves with the stuff. If you want to animate it yet yourself, then I think you can still, like, tweak stuff and like animate either the model, which is not technically the smart thing to do, but what you can do is when you make like a rig, like just a really basic one where it's like, oh, bone for the whole thing, bone for the wheels, and then you parent the middle bone to the block, and then it follows the block, and then you can move the rig in an animation, and then you have the stuff. So yeah, it basically parent, like, make the whole thing as a rig where you just have like one bone or whatever for the wheels, and then you parent that rig onto the thing, and you can still separately move the rig to the stuff. Yeah. What do you call a cow in an earthquake? What? I'm not sure. A milkshake. Freaking milkshake. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, I hope it helped you, Rexter. I talk like whatever, but yeah, I hope that helped. Okay, wait. This. So Alt no, that's not what I want. I want to make it flat. Yes, right. Yes, you did. Wait. How to use? Oh, am I dumb? Wait, is there shrink flatten? Nope. I'm still dumb. Okay, what the hell? That's definitely not what I wanted. What could I do? What could I do? I'm smart. I know what I can do. Do I? HNP. Why the fuck is it the thing I remember? Buffering. Yeah. Okay. I select this. I select this. I select this. X. Dissolved edges. Nope. What am I? I feel like a total idiot. Why am I struggling with this? This should be so easy. You don't see the emote. Yeah. I don't know why it does that. It's probably because I'm streaming on two things. I'm streaming on Twitch and streaming on YouTube, and yeah. But yeah. What? How do you? Wait. Shrink flatten. Push pull. What does push pull do? Push pull. Okay. That at least is more, honestly, more in the direction I would need, but wait. Okay. So, I have it like this. I want it to. No. I wanted to do it in a different axis, basically. You don't see the email. Say less. Yeah. Wait. Here, and here, and I guess what I do is I just bring this out here, which looks like doo-doo. What is here? Did it? It didn't take the edges yet here. That's why. Okay. Now it has all the edges. G-A, G-Y, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Let me think. If I... How do I flatten it? Now you can get double the messages in. Two personalities on one stream. But wait. First of all, how do I want to just make a surface flat. Yes. Come on. Tell me how. Show me. Show me. More. More. Okay. You can do an X-ray. I know. Push. Select the one. We want to be flat. And if the verticing mode, you can push one button up here. Wait. Let's check. See, this pointing up, and it has a surface. So press S for scale, Z, and then 0. Oh my! Okay, wait. Wait. Don't freaking tell me I can just do that. If I S Y 0. God damn it, it made it flat. Oh my god. It made it flat. Yippee. Something's a bit missing, I feel. But no. Inside the stuff it looks correct. It just looks like ass outside, but that does not matter. I freaking got it now. No worries. I'm glad it worked. How far? I hope you're far enough along that it's going right. Where's the messages? Wait. The messages are going through on my thing, so why did that's it. Wait. I'm also maybe a bit late in the thing. I guess it's too late to read the stuff. Yeah. But I'm glad it worked, Rickster. Subscribe, then you get more advice whenever I get to stream. Wait. Oh shit, I did. Notifications work. Yippee. Wait. Do you have animations when someone falls? Yes, I have that one blob because I was too lazy to make more. Rotation. Wait. Rotate around Z axis should be the. Nope. Why is it not? Rotate around Z. Because it's that's not good for me. Z is for cookie and cookie is for me. That like this should be kind of alright. Wait. Still need to like this and like this. Does it fit? Does it fit? Yeah, that works. looks like ass, but it's kind of what I wanted. Not yet, but I can still. Oh. Sadly and happily. Okay. Yeah, you can compliment yourself now. I would be really mean and say something like, "Oh, it's because no one does it in real life." But I'm not gonna be that mean. It's a joke. I just mean it as a joke. Wait. I want to. If I. Wait, I save just in case. Save. And I X. Dissolve faces. Then I get whatever those edges are that are bugging me here. Which one? X. Dissolve edge. Okay. Then technically I can select the face. Grid fill. Span. Offset. Actually, that's not bad if I... That's actually better than if I... And now I just... What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I select these. Does this work? I don't want it to affect any of these, but if I GY no. Which one is the one that actually wait, if I take these away? GY. Yes! I've hidden it. I've hidden my atrocities. You just made 2 enemies. I have created a monster. Wait, if I do this, this, and none of these, then GY, bam! I've hidden it, which kind of defeats the purpose to why I made it in the first place, but yeah, it does kind of ruin the thing of why I made it that way. But wait a second, I can still, if I'm smart, I can select these faces. Wait. I select these faces. I just try it out with this first. Dissolve. Or I'm gonna do it easier. Delete faces. Then I select it. Damn, what's with... I got a drink. And I'm ending the stream in 20 minutes. And I didn't do that much. But I helped some people. So, hey. That's good. At least. Boopity boopity. Bippity boopity. And I delete these faces. So if I select the... Whoa. If I select the... Nope. I want the edge here. Wait, 1, Actually, yeah, wait. I can technically... Please let me be smart enough to solve this problem. I did not want to rotate that. I just do this and this. It doesn't select anything I don't want it to. Yeah, and it selects all the things I do want it to. And I delete this face. If I delete the proper... wait, yeah, I'm stupid. I can delete this face and this face, and also apart from okay, I have that, and okay, and that, okay, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, that's good. It's a lot of topology here, but still better than things. So if I do this and make it 14, that looks ridiculous, but wait. If I then select all edges apart from here and do grid fill, it's better than nothing. Is there anything that I can modify with this? No. Simple, then no. But it looks better. So I do the same here. I don't select this. I don't select this. Fill, grid fill, and it does it. Okay. It's like, apart from that it needs a bevel still, it works and it grips. So I'm happy. I probably won't have the thing on for now, but hey, okay, that did work. That took way too freaking long for me to get that. I was really struggling like a dumbass for this. Okay. I did not want to do it like that. I probably should shade auto smooth. That looks better at least than what I did before. But that works. So that I can then attach to this part, which I attach to this part. And I make like yet a thing over this. And then it kind of works. Like, I built this out, I fixed this, and I need to make the proper seat. The seat is the thing that's gonna make or break it. And of course, the entire front part where I was like, oh, I add an exhaust thing yet to it, or something like that. But yeah, that should work still. Okay, how will I rig it? Basically, like, my idea, I make it like relatively simple, like Maybe I go a little bit extremer on it at some point if I get like a rush of, oh, I know, and then I do something weird. But basically my idea is just like I will have the handle here, so I like make one bone that just rotates in the thing so that it like does that, and link that with this so that they both like rotate. Even though that doesn't make much sense, so maybe I just have the first one rotate and this one just be like the stable chunky one because it is wider. And then basically, yeah, I will have like the control for it to move in that direction, and just whatever I animate, I have the wheels turning. And because it's a pretty consistent speed, I just have it like that. And like, it makes it a little bit easier for me for the animation of the character, because then I just have the like IK hands just parented onto the thing, so whatever rotation I make in the thing, it will like automatically do with the hand. And I want to have like the other hand to shoot off like a flare, because I'm gonna have like a monster shadow thing add to it. And yeah, that should make some stuff a little bit easier for me. And I need to yet make the helmet of this, which I'm just gonna, I think, like, delete the head and then like put the helmet there and just put it where, like, parent it to the controller. Then it just works. Yeah, that should work. But long story short, I just put a bone there that turns the front wheel and turns the handle, and like parent the IKs so that they move with, and do the rest of the animation and spin, yeah. Bro, I made a model of my vehicle and the drone, and the car is three-wheeled. Only problem is I can't find any add-ons for rigging three wheels. I'm opting to learn rigid body physics to use as an alt for rigs. Honestly, that would be impressive. But like, isn't there like, I'm not sure. I think there was like a car plugin like everyone was talking about. I'm not sure if it's free, but like, Blender car add-on. I know there was some like, yeah, rig a car free in Blender. I'm not sure if it does it for like three-wheeled stuff, but in theory you could like, I don't know, take the like four-wheeled stuff, and because like I'm guessing either two wheels in front or two wheels in back, and you just make the one wheel that's in front or in the back conform to just one of the stuff. If that works that way, I'm not sure. But yeah, like that's at least what I would think. If it works is another question entirely. But yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Why does it show that my stream is only 2.5 hours long? I streamed for like 3 hours now. Why does it only show 2.5? That's weird. I have it recorded, so it should be. Okay, that's the thing. This is... Nah. My YouTube shows 2.5 hours. My thing shows 2 hours. That is really weird. Rig a car, launch control and RBC don't work. I literally bought them all yesterday and they won't rig such a vehicle and drones. Damn, yeah. That's a pity. I'm not sure how to do. My thing would be, if you have the stuff, like, maybe this would be a bit too complex, but like, make the two wheels, like, duplicate the two wheels, add them on the front, just somehow use the rear car on those four wheels, if that's how it works. I haven't used it. I have no idea if I'm talking absolute bullshit. It could be that. But like, my thing would be like, oh, it detects 4 wheels, then you just have that rig there, and like you kind of maybe add like like just a random cube that you can like hide from all renders or something that just controls the rotation of the one wheel, and then it maybe works. Like, it would be a very roundabout way, but like maybe that works. I'd hope. God damn, I didn't really do much this stream. I was like, oh, it's gonna be done, it's gonna be finished, and yeah. I like, because I had the wheels kind of already done. I fiddled along with this, and fiddled along with this, and fiddled along with this, but I didn't get this done. God damn it. Okay, anyways, I sadly must go in a few minutes, but hey, I will be streaming on Saturday yet, again, around this time. I will probably post something, so if you need more help then... yeah, my Discord should be in in the description. It's to my server. You can just, like, send me a message, because, like, I don't mind. But, like, I probably am not gonna really do much tonight yet, because, like, it's late for me. Like, it's 9 o'clock in the evening. I usually go, like, 10 to bed. But, like, I will help as much as I can, and if I don't get to it today or tomorrow, I will try to help on Saturday, if you want. Okay? And hey, subscribe. That's just the YouTuber in me, because, like, I want this to work out if I try it as a thing. And I'm gonna just move over to just chat. Okay. Yeah. Hey, it works. That's nice. But yeah. I hope I can help with anything, like, right. I know what I can do. If I... Ooh, greetings newcomers. Yeah. Thunderclap. Okay, talk together. God damn, that looks good. Holy shit, how do you guys model so fast? I'm currently in Germany. Whole other story of where I used to be. But god damn! Thunderclap. Holy hell. Yeah. That... What the hell? That looks so good! Okay, wait. How would I rig this? Let me think. Like, what moves here? If... So it's one back wheel, 2 front wheels. The front wheels need to kind of turn with the thing that... box cutter. Okay. I will remember that, but I'm not that good at modeling. I'm gonna, like, try to trick out some stuff and, like, ooh, I fiddle around with the things and put it there. Actually, no one's seen this. Someone needs to see this. Like, can I put it on screen? Like, do you mind if I just screen share this shit? Like, it's freaking cool. I just save the image a bit. Where do I save it? I just do it here and on my YouTube thing folder here. Okay. Okay, I'm saying I don't know if you're alright with me sharing it, but, like, wait. Wait. I need to open it from my... Where is it? YouTube. Where did it save that? That's not the thing. Oh, what is it called? I need to see it on the big screen. Where is it? That's Blender background. No, here. Okay. I'm glad you don't mind. So here, add source, new thing, add source, and this, and I make that smaller, way smaller. Oh, smaller. Okay. So, yeah. Wait, can you see my mouse? Wait. If I move this over here, now you see my mouse. Okay, yeah. My thing is like, generalist, so I'm not a rigger, I'm not a modeler, I'm not a thing. I know a little bit of everything, not much of anything specifically. My thing is, I wouldn't make the rig too complicated, because like a lot of these things, apart from like the tubes, are not really gonna move. Like unless you want to make like a full like simulation bonanza stuff where you like have all of this shaking, which like presumably you could do that after you animate it, which like I don't know. I'm purely like, oh, you animate the stuff and then you have like you add some jiggle into some of it. But apart from the tubing needs like some physics thing if you want to like actually make it whatever. But just don't overcomplicate it, because like apart from the like I would just make a bone here, and like two bones here that then like you can like they all rotate, you move the thing, because this looks like it goes up and down, so like you just have the bone placed where it's like along the you have it placed along this, and then you just have it like rotate from here up and down and like spin, and like not this spin but like just here spin and this for up and down, where like I think you can. Nope, all I want is the wheels to turn and rotate. No jiggle. Okay, yeah, then like literally just create a bone that goes from like here to here, a bone that's connected to that one that does the spinning for you, that you like can automatically just you control the rotation by the bone, and like two others that are like separate here that do the rotation with like you can, as far as I know, like you look up something about like a small thing about constraints, you make it have like, oh, these are like the specific diameter of this and like rotate with that speed, and then it, okay, I know I'm not speaking clearly, but like in theory, in game theory, in thing theory, you like just need 4 bones, maybe 6, and like you just have the rotation like locked between the stuff. You figure out the like ratio between the diameters, and then you have like, oh, that's how fast they need to spin so that they go that much across the ground. And worst case, you need to just like eyeball it and like get it as close as possible, because like in a fast-paced thing, no one's gonna be like, oh, that looks completely off, that's horrible. As long as the lighting works and like, oh, it is not like spinning out or it's like lagging behind and like you see it moving, but it's like the ground is going super fast, then it's not a problem. The maximum is like how you rotate the front or the back might be a bit of a question for me, but like in theory no one's gonna really look at it much unless you do like some spectacular curving stuff. Like this might also be bullshit. I'm really sorry if this doesn't help, but like I would just try to simplify it as much as I can. Like it's 3 wheels, you make one joint for the back, 2 joints for the front, and you have specific joints that control the rotation that are just that are added onto that joint for the specific wheel. And yeah, and like the rest is just onto the base, because like there's the main joint and you have the thing spike out. You just put all the rest onto that middle thing so that nothing moves. Yeah. That was a long talk for a short thing. Yeah. I'm sorry if that took long. If Corridor Crew was in the panel, I'd be worrying. I know they'll really judge it deeply. Honestly, like, they judge it deeply, but they do appreciate effort, as far as I have seen. Like, they aren't just like, oh, it's absolutely bad, there's nothing that redeems this. They're just like, okay, this guy did this, this, and this. If it's like good, then it's like, oh, well, it worked. It worked out. If it didn't, then it's like, could have made it better. Yeah, that's just sadly how it goes. That's why we learn these projects, at least, like, I'm not the one making the project. It's Clint and, like, Punisher and all of the other guys. But, like, the point is not to be perfect. It's the point is to learn. The point is to get better. And, like, I'm by far not perfect. I'm by far not good yet. And I'm trying to learn what I can and figure it out. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, I hope I can help. I helped, maybe. And otherwise, I really need to go now, because I'm 4 minutes over, which isn't much, but yeah, I need to go. So, have a good night, and have a good day. I will see you guys next stream. That should be in 2 days, if I don't somehow completely forget. Yeah. Okay. So I will... Hey, maybe I see you again soon. Okay.